Residents in Sydney South, meanwhile, say they're concerned about a proposal to store radioactive waste at Lucas Heights. The waste originally came from there, but was treated overseas to remove the uranium and plutonium. Now, the nation's nuclear authority says Australia has an international obligation to take it back.
Just outside the buffer zone around Australia's only nuclear reactor, sporting complexes and hundreds of houses are under construction, and the government's nuclear agency ANSTO is seeking approval to build a warehouse to store radioactive waste.
And if they don't do something about putting a depository somewhere else, we're going to be stuck with it. We're going to become the de facto dumping ground.
ANSTO says the uranium and plutonium have been stripped from the waste and it's spending $30 million to transport and store it.
These sorts of movements occur around the world all the time, very safely and without incident.
But some locals, like these teenagers, are fearful of the unknown.
I don't like the idea that we're so close to this big thing. It's like a bomb.
If I stood next to that for a number of hours, it'd be no different than me taking an international flight to, say, Europe. That's the amount of radiation I'd receive.
ANSTO says the waste is a third of the size of a shipping container and will be carried in a 95-tonne forged steel box built to withstand a plane crash. While ANSTO says it's just an interim measure and very little radioactive waste which has been processed in France will actually be stored here, others say it's far from temporary because Australia still hasn't finalised plans for a permanent storage facility. Muckaty Station, 120 kilometres north of Tennant Creek, was under consideration but is now on hold due to court action.
It's been strongly contested by traditional owners. They're supported by the Northern Territory Government.
ANSTO says its work producing nuclear medicine benefits all Australians, but no one wants the byproduct of that in their backyard. Philippa McDonald, ABC News, Lucas Heights.